Hello guys, it's me again. Just to reiterate the power of central limit theorem. So in order for the central limit theorem to be powerful, we need a sample size of at least 30. So this 30, when you have sample size more than 30, then normally what would happen, as Alejandro shown in the Excel, if you remember, the population of the sample, or rather the distribution of the sample, will tend to become normal when it's more than 30. So when it's more than 30, with this particular statistic of sample mean, then you can say my sample mean will equal the population mean, and my standard deviation will be equal to the population standard deviation divided by square root of n. Now why we use square root of n, that's another topic for discussion. So when you take, say for example, a small standard deviation, small sample, okay, standard deviation tend to be very small, okay, but when you compare that with the population, the standard deviation will be significantly higher. So if this is my, say, sample of say 30 people, my standard deviation will tend to be very small, okay. If my population is say 3 million people, then my standard deviation will comparatively be higher. So that's why we divide the population standard deviation divided by the square root of n. So what this will do is this will reduce the sample standard deviation, okay. So that's why we are saying the population mean will be equal to the population mean, and then the standard deviation will be the population standard deviation divided by the number of square root of number of samples.